Hi, my name is Mike Licasio, Regional Fixed Ops Director for Kunes Auto Group, and we are filming another episode of Kunes Car Convos. Today we will be driving with Jennifer Charpentier, the president of Gateway Technical College. We will be talking about the Ignite the Future through the Gateway Foundation. We will be driving a 2025 GMC Denali EV. So we are talking about the Ignite the Future event.
We are.
What exactly is that?
So it is this great opportunity to hear about the future, some predictions for the future, and talking about what's right in front of us. And this year we are very fortunate to have as our keynote speaker Dr. A.J. Sajapal, and he is a transplant surgeon. He works with Ascension, and part of what his really innovative work that he's done has been looking at that cross-section between big data and AI and how that can inform and do some predictions in terms of medical practice and healthcare. And so we're really looking forward to hosting him. The Ignite the Future event is a great opportunity also to learn a little bit more about Gateway Technical College and have the opportunity to bid on auction items. Some of them are uniquely Gateway items, so they're experiences. And so you can get some stuff with us you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah, exclusive.
Which is very exclusive, yes. And so also what it does is it does raise money for our students. And so Gateway Foundation is the philanthropic partner for Gateway Technical College.
Okay.
So if you are interested in investing in the local talent pipeline, if you want to help students, if you believe in the importance of education and skills training, then Gateway Foundation is a great partner for you to consider make a donation to. It's sponsorships, and really it helps our students. And so some of the funding also does help, goes towards our mission. It helps with scholarships that we offer. It also can help the student emergency funds. So scholarships that we have are mostly for our associate degree and technical diploma programs. Our current scholarship that's open is called the New Adult Learner Scholarship, and it's for individuals who have not completed any Gateway college credits and would like to get a start at the college. So that one's open right now, and that's at gtc.edu/scholarships.
Perfect.
Yeah. And so that'll close on August 29th. And the really neat part about our scholarships for our students is that they apply once online. The letters of reference are online and no paper. And our students don't have to know everything about all our scholarships.
Yeah.
Instead, I don't know if you remember when you were in high school, I had to fill out lots of paper. I had to figure which ones would fit me. And that doesn't happen with us. And so it's really, our students tell their story. They fill out the application. Of course, they have to submit it. They do need a letter of reference. And if anyone's thinking about this, would be a great time for mom to talk about me. This is not a time for mom, dad, grandma, your uncle. It's not family, right?
Yeah,
you need a supervisor,
a third party,
right. Maybe someone you volunteer with, or so maybe if you're still in touch with your high school teachers or other teachers you had, that might be a good reference. We just need the email address.
Of course.
Yeah.
So you make it easy, right? You take a lot of the legwork away from the students.
Yeah, we try to make it easy, and if they happen to go on, if you can go online to look at the application, you'll see, if you do a PDF of it, you'll see the whole scholarship. Let me tell you, nobody answers all the questions. There's lots of, if you answer this yes, then you'll see this section. So really, it's really intended to make it as easy as possible for our students while still adhering to our promises to our donors and making sure that the criteria is going to fit for the type of student that our donors want to help. So, so the new adult learners open until August 29th. And then the continuing student scholarship, which is the largest number of scholarships that we have, that opens on September 1st and will close on October 10th.
Okay.
And that one, that same process, all electronic, at least one letter of recommendation. For the new adult learners, the scholarships are typically between $500 to $1,000. There's a couple that are up to $2,500.
Okay.
Actually, one of them is from Kunes, so we really
Love
appreciate Kunes' generous support. And then we also have the continuing student scholarships. Now those range. Typically, there's one for $350. It's a long-time scholarship, but most of them are between $500 and $1,000. There are some at $2,500. Again, offering Kunes's for any of you automotive technicians out there. And then we also have some scholarships that go all the way up to $6,000.
That's incredible.
Yes. So it really is. It's for tuition fees, books, and supplies. So it really can take that part of a concern for a student away.
Take a lot of stress away from what they're dealing with. Absolutely.
Yeah, and then also it's neat to know the impact for our students, because students who receive scholarship funding, our institutional research has uncovered that they are about 30% more likely to graduate from college.
Really?
Yeah, from the college. So that's, knowing that it makes a difference.
Absolutely.
That scholarship
Absolutely.
makes a difference is really helpful. So, and then the other part I was talking about a little bit about was our emergency grant program.
Okay.
And that's for students who are facing they're enrolled in the college, they're facing some sort of unexpected, unanticipated expense that could prevent them from staying at the college. So, and it could be things like, we have a student who lives in Lake Geneva, and they need to commute to, let's say, to the Horizon program for the automotive programs there. Well, if their car breaks down and they don't have any money to get it repaired, well, that could really prevent you from succeeding.
Absolutely.
And so student emergency funds for students, the first step they need to take is to talk to someone at the college named a student finance specialist. And they will talk with the student about resources, including maybe it's the student emergency funds that would be good, help them stay in school. It's typically things that have been unanticipated.
Yeah, the unexpected, absolutely.
Complete and unexpected. And
that's great that it's so flexible, right? Because so many programs for students are just going to be tuition or just going to be books, but the fact that it helps them overcome some things in their life that they don't expect,
right,
I think is powerful, right? That's not the norm.
Yeah, so we're really, our program actually, or the foundation, thanks to the good work of somebody back in the late 80s is when the foundation's emergency funds started, yes. So we're very pleased to be able to continue to offer that for our currently enrolled students. And so in terms of, the Ignite the Future, great opportunity, 2 hours. You get to hang out at on the Kenosha campus. We do a little bit of a walk through history as people come in, and then we'll have food from the culinary program.
Oh, perfect.
So it's our students who are catering the event. And we also have, we'll have Dr. Sajapal speaking, get quick updates from the college, so you know what's going on a little bit with the college. And then, of course, we always hear from a student speaker.
Yes.
So
I love that.
So it's just hearing their story is
it's powerful.
It is powerful. Yeah. And great reminder for why we all do this work.
100%. And I must admit, I do have a little bit of inside information with Ignite the Future and the Gateway Foundation. I've been lucky enough to be on the board for about a year now, so we've shared some conversations.
Yes.
And I think one of the things that's impressed me the most, and I know you've heard me say it in some of these meetings, is that the push for the foundation isn't so much for enrollment and getting new students to sign up. It's the push is to get people to the finish line.
Yes.
And to me, that's so different from everybody else, right? The goal is to get to completion, to really, as the event says, ignite the future, make the area around us better, make the people around us better. And that is just so amazing to me. I love that.
Yeah. Well, and when people get started, for people who are ready to get started or think they're ready to get started, then we want to make sure that they've got all this assistance that they need, any support they need to really get to their dreams, and family supporting jobs, becoming more skilled, being able to transfer to a 4-year college, whatever those pieces are that they want to help accomplish. We really work to provide, the care and the support to try to structure. We continually are working on structuring our environment so that it becomes more seamless for our students.
Yeah.
So many of our college students are first generation college students. They don't have somebody in their immediate family who has already been to college and knows about the kinds of resources that can be available to a student, and that a student just needs to raise their hand and take the step to access student services, to take advantage of tutoring, to make sure they're visiting their faculty's office hours, to ask questions, to come, so all those pieces. If you've never been a part of something like that, or you don't have anybody immediately in your family who has experienced that can be kind of awkward to navigate.
Yes. If you don't know what resources, are available to you, how do you make use of them?
Right.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So there's lots of resource that trying to figure out how to make sure we are doing all we can to help students realize their dreams, help employers get high skill, skilled workers, and really helping to fuel the talent pipeline in our 3 counties of Walworth, Racine, and Kenosha County. That's what we're committed to doing and helping our students.
I love it. I mean, you couldn't ask for more, right? I mean, that's perfect.
Yeah.
What got you involved with this originally? What brought you to Gateway? What was your passion that drove you to be part of this? So
I have had the privilege of working in and around the nonprofit sector in education, my career, and as I was finishing up my graduate school, I started working for I always have been a part of organizations that have some component of learning to them, and lifelong learning. And so I had worked for a full service marketing and communications program or a company that's focus was 2-year colleges.
Okay. So
I just fell in love with the mission of 2-year colleges, and really being the community's college as Gateway strives to be. And then I've also been a professional fundraiser for more than 20 years, so close to 25. And so I love helping people connect their values to the mission of the organization I'm working with, and really helping to transform our communities through the good, kind hearts of others and people who want to see our communities thrive. So I'm very fortunate to be able to do my work, and the work I happen to have a great board of directors. So thank you for serving on that. And so when you have that fabulous leadership, both within the college and within the foundation board of directors, it helps do really great critical thinking about what do we really need to be doing and staying focused on mission. And so I'm just very fortunate to be able to do all of this.
I agree. I agree. And kind of to circle back to the emphasis on finishing, right? Starting is easy, right? On Saturday morning, I can start cleaning my garage, but getting to the end is difficult, right? The starting part is always easy.
Well, easier.
Right. No question about it. And I think that's just absolutely incredible. And then knowing that the foundation is out there to help these students, to help those that need that little lift, that, whatever that is, whether it be encouragement or financial help or awareness of the resources that are there for them, it just makes such a big difference for our communities. And I think that it's an important event. It really is. It really is, because it helps everybody. It's not just
Certainly
us.
Can. Indeed.
Absolutely. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Anything else about the event that you think is worth touching on, or about the foundation of the school itself?
So the people may not be aware of the fact that Gateway serves 18,000 students.
Wow.
So when you think about the impact across our 3 counties, and about 80%, between 80 and 85% of our students stay in our 3 counties.
Okay.
So we really are the community's college. We have some alumni who will come back. You know, they may take a class, or they may take a, or get a credential like a technical diploma or associate's degree, and then they'll come back for another more upskilling, or their company may be working with our business and workforce solutions division, getting customized training and either coming to Gateway for that training or going into the workplace itself. So really seeing all the ways that the college I've been at the college for 13 years, and some days I feel like I've just scratched the surface.
I bet.
I mean, 65 programs.